Some people today, especially younger generations, claim that mild pornography is just a part of the times in which we live. Even some Christians feel that way. Partial nudity isn't unusual in a movie or on television these days, especially with the cable channels that have started their own series oftentimes. You hear some people say, yeah, I really don't like the scenes of violence or nudity in them, but the storylines are intriguing, and some of the lines are funny, and the characters are so well developed, so I just ignore the parts that I don't like. Sorry folks, but it doesn't work that way. The images we see get stored in our minds and literally physically change us over time. They've shown brain scan images of people addicted to pornography, and you won't believe the changes that it makes. Pornography, whether it's mild or very graphic, is a serious issue that is causing all sorts of problems in our society. If you struggle with pornography, you aren't alone. The lesson isn't intended to make anyone feel guilty. It's intended to get the attention of believers that this is a serious problem, one that often isn't talked about in Christian circles or from the pulpit on Sunday morning. Did you know that 82% of child molesters view pornography? That's not a consequence, that's a cause-equence. There's no denying the link between the two problems. And if you think your child or grandchild isn't viewing porn, think again. Studies vary on this, but it's estimated that anywhere from 75 to 90% of children under age 18 have viewed pornography online. Some experiencing their first exposure by age 11. Kids learn at a young age from their friends how to clean the technology trails so that there's no obvious evidence of the sites they've been visiting on their computers, their phones, or whatever. And with so many kids having smartphones these days, they're accessing things they shouldn't be seeing and showing them to their friends. Your child could be innocently drawn into viewing pornography through one of their friends and you wouldn't even know it. Pornography is big business in America. It's the #1 industry on the entire internet. Estimates vary on the size of the industry, but it's generally agreed upon that the range is in the billions of dollars annually. I was shocked to find out that 1 in every 4 American workers privately admits to viewing porn while they're at work. So, what is pornography? It's officially defined as the explicit depiction of sexual behavior intended to arouse sexually. In other words, it leaves nothing to the imagination. Soft porn is non-explicit nudity or sexual activity, but with the same intent. This has really infiltrated our society when you think about it. For example, the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue, the Victoria's Secret fashion show, even the dance teams for some of the professional sports teams. You can't take your kids or grandkids to a professional game without them watching the routine of the dancers, which is really just a milder version of a strip club without the poles. Another example are some of the women on the national news shows who dress somewhat provocatively. I mean, you can't even watch the news without that being an aspect of the program. Bottom line, our culture is inundated with immoral messaging, and it's a problem because visual images are so strong with us. Tomorrow we'll talk about the promises made by pornography and the problems that come with those promises.